How's it going? Let's see. Do we even have a car in here? I'm playing some Grand Theft. I decided to change it up. Guess what? Last time I played, there was still these same cars here, so I didn't miss much. Yeah, no, I was on.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round.
Um, there's the snow and all the fun.
I'll bring it to you.
Oh, I got the Yeti suit. Hell yeah, man. Yep, and I got all the snowmen, and I did everything there was to do before Christmas even. I made sure to have Grand Theft all taken care of, so that way I could spend my time on Fallout. I've been broadcasting a lot of Fallout recently, and I'm not gonna say it's gonna end, but I'm definitely gonna start playing other games also. Now that I grinded that out that season. I'm done with 76 for tonight. Oh shit, man, I'm over level 300. Oh, almost. But shit, man, there's a lot more time left. It's only been 2 or 3 weeks of it. And we got 3 months. I'm at 76, I want to say. Clubhouse. It's just got to do them. It's a matter of, like, I don't always do every single daily. But I try to do every single weekly, unless it's like something I had to re-roll. Sometimes you got to re-roll it. Minutes away from New Year's over here. Not everyone's on the East Coast. Some people in Britain, it's been well after now, but yeah, of course it would. I turn the car around and it puts it right behind me. Oh, I'm gonna eventually. Now that this event's about wrapped up on 76, possibilities are opening for a bunch of games.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. That's not even. No, I didn't. I didn't play any more or less because of, you know. I just haven't been playing it in a while compared to my other games. I had accomplished everything, and then when you walk away and you come back and you don't have everything accomplished, you say, oh fuck. The Kuva stuff, when the Kuva weapons came out and everyone was like, oh, I'm like, oh man. Like I had really tried with the whole like 223 or whatever, the weapon before that, the thing. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, before that, the kit gun deal. Bam, bam. Let's go. I gotta put my money away and start a new day. Happy New Year's! Thank you, viewers. You know where it is, right? It's at Hopewell Cave over by the pumpkin dude, kinda. South of where the pumpkin house is. Hopewell Cave. Deathclaw and the egg. Oh crap. Alright. Yeah, I almost forgot to put my money away. $1,557,000. 420. That says 4,209,000. Says 420. 42? 42 million. Yeah, that's what it says. Wow. I almost cut myself short a lot. Yeah.
When a good opportunity comes along, mercilessly exploit it until there's nothing left.
Bam. 35,000. Let's go. Yeah, at least when you get 1 through 3, you get the 1 through 3 now. I think that's way better. Alright, I gotta pack up a bowl. We're really gonna get rolled for the day. Checking the businesses. Yeah, yep. I think it's gonna be the south part of the map. I think it's gonna be the south part of the map. Okay, so everything is looking good except for the nightclub popularity. Nightclub popularity has to be on the to-do list. Meth isn't completely full, but it will. Okay, let's get out of there. Right. Happy New Year's, everyone. We're like 2 minutes, 1 minute. It's right there. I already know what we're gonna do. One minute. skipping the dealer. We got all day to do the dealers. Actually,
G'day, boss. This is your captain speaking. Captain Brendan Darcy. You know, on your
Later.
all right. I tried to. Happy New Year! Flying through the air. I was trying to throw the car up in the air, like for like, Happy New Year. I did have time to do that dealer. That's the funny part. I made it work. I'm that good at knowing how long it takes.
Morons can't follow simple instructions. I know, dude. That's not what we agreed on.
Okay. Then we gotta go to our nightclub.
There will be hell.
Yeah.
If the action at the tables is too hot for your blood, cool down in the infinity pool, located on the roof deck.
First spin of the year. $15,000 rep. That didn't work at all.
Welcome. Good luck. Your chips. Come back.
Okay. Hey, how's it going, viewers? Thank you guys. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Over here on the East Coast. Just happened. Happy New Year's, everyone. Thank you guys for joining. all smoked out. Been drinking. I don't usually drink. I can though, but I don't usually. Alright, so we need to do enable passive mode. Get in here. Oh. We got plenty of money laying here. Look at this. I can't have audio. I can't play the music. Like that Christmas tree is under sound effects, and I'm glad it is because the music of the game over here, I can't have that play because I can't have the licensing, the copyright. That's why it's so quiet in here. You hear whispering or talking.
Like my boss. How old are you?
I mean, honestly, besides getting the popularity back up, there's little money that gives you. 11, 10,000, 10,000 there.
Hey, boss.
What I would do for
Everyone
some
says all
beer.
true artists are dead, but that's
Yeah,
moron.
it's peaceful, man. I figure I'm either going to be very rich or crippled.
What's poppin'?
Alright. No more coughing or smoking. Alright, pacifist mode off. Okay. We can live with that. Of course, the wooden pole. Alright. Woo! Thank you guys. This is so awesome. I'm glad you guys are here with me for New Year's. Bring in a new year. Broadcasting is going to be a big part of it. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year's to you. I was just saying how this whole next year, that as if the last wasn't already, that broadcasting is going to be a huge part of my life and what I'm doing. Hold on, I gotta type it in over here. Okay. All right, man. Happy New Year. I've been drinking a little bit. I'm not one of them drink every night. Like, I don't drink often. But when I do drink, I don't know. Because I used to. I still can manage somewhat. I've been playing a lot of 76. And it kind of felt good tonight to get back on Grand Theft once 76 had crashed and froze and crashed. Yeah. Hauling. We are hauling. Going over 100, 105. And there's the snow, which it don't seem to affect me much. We're used to it up here, you know? Yeah, man. Right, right. I need to get back on Warframe. Juby was just telling me about, needing to get back on Warframe. I'm like, yeah, that'll open up possibilities now that this event is over. I've been really farming 76 for the event, the gifts, for the plans. I did the same thing in Halloween, as far as spooky bags.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck? What is happening?
Helps if we grab the right car, right? Upon Warframe, right? Man, yeah, I haven't been on. I haven't felt comfortable on there. But that being said, when I get back on there, it's like as soon as I remember the buttons real quick, which is just a real quick thing, all the bullets jumping, the sliding on the floor, and oh, but yeah, uh, I'm pretty powerful, and all my builds worked. Hydroid got to rework. We gotta check that out. Hey, alright, whoa, hey. Yeah, the car came. Yeah, this is totally fucked, by the way. I was just talking about, oh yeah, the snow don't really affect anything. No, I slammed into that wall pretty good. No. That thing is like solid. That thing's like solid like a brick. Fuck. Oh, this is fucked. I've never had this happen. Oh, the tow truck. Tow truck got hung up. Driving like a madman downhill, no brakes. Thought I could just gently slide into a wall a little bit and rub off it and keep going, and yeah, it's a nice one, but yeah, it's stuck. Regardless, it's totally stuck. Oh, the car is somehow taking a beating and the truck won't move. Oh. See, why does it do that? I don't want the explosive slugs. I don't want incendiary rounds. I know it's Christmas. Hollow points. Piercing. Yeah. We'll just leave it. I don't know. I guess we leave it. Try to blow it up. I did have plans on being successful and making money, but now it's just like, hi, I'm drunk enough. Happy New Year's. I almost don't care about grinding a bunch of money on here because I know what I can do and how easy I can do it, and I don't feel like doing it. Wonder what's gonna happen with this tow truck. Pretty sure I know where I need to go, but let's mark it. It's funny because it's market. It's a dude's not here. This is the spot. Well, we're not doing that. Not either. The tow truck's fucked. Shit. thinking more and more I'm just gonna have a little bit of fun on here. Just have a little bit of fun on here because that tow truck's screwed up. The drug dealers are screwed up. Which the dealer should still be standing there whether you're in the tow truck or not. I don't think that's it. Mission overfilled. Yeah, I don't even know what that means. I am beat up from playing over a week of, it's been like 2.5 weeks. It feels like the Fallout 76. Close to non-stop.
There's the boss. Oh, hi. How can I help you?
Alright. Bam. Come on. Elevator and the whole thing.
What's up, Hefe? We're moving that stuff, right? We got it all.
Alright. Let's see if we can scoop another package. Oh no. Fail. There's the train. Alright. We're on. They start shooting and then all the other traffic goes crazy and then they have a hard time passing it. 11/11. Oh man. Do you have a New Year's resolution? You ain't got to share it on the comments here, but I know my New Year's resolution to quit smoking, that was 3 years ago, and that stuck. And the other ones, they have too. I don't always share them all either. Personal milestones. Happy New Year's, man. Oh. Oh man. Let, let, let me know if you can hear us. Sorry, I got all quiet because I'm just like waiting for you to be like, there you go, you got it. I didn't know if you could hear me or just through the broadcast. I didn't know if it was like delayed through the broadcast or actually in the chat, you know. And then I froze. I got froze. Like I got all quiet and shit. I'm like, well, now you don't hear me even in the broadcast, let alone. Yeah, and I hear I damn near muted myself anyways. Happy New Year's, man. How you been? I feel like busy, but you know, everyone can see it. It's there for everyone to see how busy, like, you know, how much I'm gaming in general. It's quite a bit, man. I'm gonna, like, this whole next year, I'm gonna do nothing but try to game and broadcast. And then if this still doesn't blow up to like 1,000 viewers in that, I'm a, you know, not completely stop, but I'm gonna go back to like working and broadcasting when I can. I know if I can in this year become successful at it, then it's not full on echo. I don't think. From the broadcast? I don't know. The room is nice and big. The room is nice and big, yeah. In front of you right now. Oh my. Yes.
Okay, you all set?
I feel like you're
Nothing
thumping
like
me on the side of
transporting
the
a
head
batch of
right
arms
now.
across.
Thump, 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 thump. Shit, man. Oh man. That's a good issue. That's what I
Hello,
thought.
you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Great. The aircraft is waiting for you at our nearest airfield. We trust you'll be happy,
So you
sir.
don't know if your voice is even shared or not, but it don't matter either way. It's some people share it. It's Well, you ain't got to. It's I do now hear it, but it's like I do now hear it, but uh, oh come on, kitty. Yeah, man. 13. Psst, 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 psst. That cat'll be 14 in May. Oh, that was worse. Like, whoa. You hit it the right octave and it really it triple echoed or something. Huh. While you're on your PC gaming. Yeah, I'm here. It didn't change anything on this end. Like, I thought you were gonna sound different in a different mic. I is there's definitely not an echo now, and I had to listen to it for a minute without there being an echo to make sure that was the normal, because the echo had like until yeah the very end there. But I had gotten like used to the echo almost like yeah I. You see that parking job? Oh, the front wheel came off. I was trying to get the front wheel on the left trailer. The front wheel is really close to being on the left trailer, and I got both rear wheels on a trailer. I tried to park it up there, like, hey, there's room. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I had to go kill it. I had to go kill it. I had to find 5 clues. There's still a little bit of time left. Probably tomorrow or whatever. But yeah, you gotta go find 5 clues up north of Mount or west of Mount Chiliad, north of Fort Zancuda. Yeah, you'd have to look it up to get the. Huh. They're talking about how many. They're talking about how many copies bought. You know, like how many copies bought, and people are like, I remember people bought it on a PS3, and then the disc got damaged, so they bought it again, and then they bought it for PS4, and then something with their account happened, and so they bought it for another account, or you know what I mean. And then now with the PS5, like yeah, just the there's individuals who have bought the game 5 times basically. Oh no. You know what's a damn shame? I never really got into that one game, that Call of Duty. I never got into that. I tried. You know what? It felt too real. It felt like PTSD real. Like I'm not a soldier, but yeah, the campaign is really rough and or like not hard, not hard. It's there's no trophies for the whole game. You go really hard early on, and then it's like, after the first 3 weeks, and people are already golden gun, you're like, fuck this game, because everyone around you just made it. But there's story games that I'll play the story over and over again over playing a Call of Duty game where it's a match after a match. Like I used to enjoy that. I still have World War II, but I can't really bring myself to turn it on most of the time. World War II is where it was at for me. That's a 2017 published whatever game. Yeah, yeah. I think it's because of I think it's our age. I think it's our age. Yep. We did that alien thing so much. And I remember the Ghost multiplayer maps more than most of these other, besides Shipment 44 or whatever, 45. But yeah, just grinding and shooting and shooting and shooting. And we used to go hard, man. There was once or twice where I would have the most kills, but usually you'd have the most kills or Trevor, and I had a support kind of set up where I was holding an objective or a point down, like with a light machine gun for most of the match. I might not have the most kills, but I had. a high KD. I don't know. It's hard with broadcasting. Right. But also the stream snipers, the people who are. I deal with that on the Switchblade. It's not even like Call of Duty. And there's people who will watch my broadcast and go against me. And you can tell they are because of their movements. You can see it. I can call it out. Watching the broadcast, a whole team of five. So they knew where I was. They knew if I used my rockets. They knew where my map looked like, besides what their map looked like. And I was still like holding off a whole side by myself, where my team of four tried to hold off the other side. You know what I mean? And I'm just like making it work. Yeah. Even some of them where I knew I was dying, those deaths were like on a push where then their cores open. They can't take that back. So it was worth my death. Making moves on them, being offensive. They're worried about kills, and it's like, play the fucking game already. They got a whole little hate group over there. If I get on, it's literally a known thing. It's like SOS, BIOS. Yeah. I've had not only my friends, but I've had my enemies sending me friend request or not game invites recently because I've been on 76 so much. Even my enemies have sent me game invites. Yes, yes, my teammates, and my enemies. Everyone misses me. And it's like, what the fuck? I thought you all hated me. Yeah, when Juan, Tammy, Scarface, and I'm trying to think of who else. You know, yeah, Tammy's a bitch. I think I I think Tammy's a dude from Germany. Actually, I think that's the name over there for a male. Nice. I don't know if I even 76, right? No, because they can't support it. They moved on to Starfield and other things. They're not worried about. Oh, so what? 10 cent. They bought Switchblade, basically. Why though? It's just this. It's a big Chinese company, but they bought games that were already like. Because then they let them slack. Then they slack the games that they just purchased. They don't add nothing to them. Well, like an open world and co-op and how long it's lasted. Right, right, right. That's their right. Where Rockstar still has Red Dead and Grand Theft. They're about to add to the map. They're gonna, and they do have the pit in Atlantic City, and I don't think I'm. I don't think I'm gonna make any more money on here tonight. I think I'm gonna chill the fuck out, or yeah, because yeah, I'm drinking, and I was smoking, and I'm just gonna relax. I'm letting the viewers know that I did a little bit. I made almost 500,000, but I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to work tonight on here. What's that? Yes, everything but the anglers music. One violent night. One violent night over there. Yeah, yeah, I did that. One was string instruments and one was wind. I think the tuba. I had to place the tuba over and over again. I'm like, what else do you blow? Is there a flute? What the fuck? Yeah, yeah, but one week was wind instruments. I'm like, what the fuck? And I just placed the tuba, scrapped it. Placed the tuba, scrapped it. Chairs. They're under damn chairs, and then you go way down under chairs, and there's yeah, isn't that stupid? Chairs with music attached to it. They don't even have it in a buff row, like rows for buffs. Like I understand beds are beds, you know, and beds have a buff. Hey, but everything else that gives it. Hey Jay, how are you doing? Well tuned, yeah, yeah. Uh, Happy New Year's, Jay. I'm just chilling out, man. I can't be bothered to be working. I'm about to pack another bowl here. Wherever this car lands, it's gonna sit. I'm doing real good. I'm doing real good. I just got a new drink. I'm about to get a new bowl. Ooh, yeah, man. I'm just having fun. I'm just chilling. I did make 500,000 just in the last whatever since the broadcast started, but I'm not gonna continue. I'm good here. I'm done. Um, tuba. But I thought the wind instrument's not working. It says wind or string instrument. Like it depends on which one it tells you. If it says wind, that's a blow. Oh, it should work for any of them then. The piano. Yep, that should work. Yep, that should definitely work in a camp. Does it say shelter? Are you standing in a shelter? Because that matters. Shelters are shelters and camps are camps. Okay. 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 Because I've done it before. I did it in a shelter on accident. I'm like, fuck, that's not camp. Same with vice versa. Alright, I'm just getting some bud. I gotta look again at I didn't even get to pack up. I just got the weed out. Yeah. I don't know, come trash this place. Sorry, this isn't the crazy broadcast. I had all good intentions on kicking butt and making money, but it is freaking New Year's, and I'm gonna take a little time for me while gaming. I've been broadcasting all day on the 76, all week on the 76, at least. More than a week, actually, but event, Christmas event. I did everything I needed to over here. I got the Yeti, did the 25 snowmen. Whatever else there was, I did it for the Christmas event over here. Alright, now I'm packed up. Oh, I'm just chilling, man. This is kind of like I'm joined to make some money, but I'm just gonna have some fun in the snow. That's why I put it in the message that I don't know how long the snow is gonna last, but all right. Thank you, man. Thank you. 76 has been a huge grind right now. And I used to grind Grand Theft every single day. Go to each of the 3 drug dealers, for a day. The G's Cash, the stash, and in general, always make $1 million. 76 with this Halloween grind. Halloween, there was the Halloween Scorch, and now it's the Holiday Scorch. Yep. I wish you could just continuously boost the recharger to have to recharge it. It's legit, man. This is, hey Rex, Happy New Year's. This is legit. I got 43 million in the casino too. I worked my ass off since 2013, I think. Let's look. Happy New Year's, everyone. Alright, let me see. Made the account. Yeah. October 2nd of 2013. Yep. October 2nd of 2013. Yep. Oh, man. That's a whole... Yeah, let's, Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. I can do that for you, Jay. Start here. I'm here. Okay. that's good you don't drink if it was an issue, you know what I mean? I don't ever drink. I don't ever drink, so when I do, I can. But it's because I just don't want it or continue to want it, you know? I was always really good at, like, restraining myself, I guess, or, you know? Oh, everything is not good if you do too much of it. Like, water, eating, chocolate, like anything. Like, eating in general, chocolate, you name it. Drinking too much water, you can drown, just drinking it. Everything is a moderation game. But with booze, I know a few buddies that like they had to every day. They felt every day they had to drink, or that he had to finish them 2 other beers before he'd go to bed for the night. Like, dude, you know, you can just go to sleep. He's like tired, falling asleep, and she's like, man, I got 2 more beers. I'm like, dude, you've fallen asleep with that one half empty, you know? Just go to bed. He's literally tired, worn out, whatever, falling asleep. He's telling himself he's not allowed to go to bed until he drank, you know, X amount. Like, that's wild. That was his logic. Yeah, I just do on occasion. I keep 2 or 3 different types in the, you know, a brown rum, clear rum, and whiskey. Right. Yeah. You don't want to do it if it's not comfortable. I only do it because it's definitely my comfortableness. The mellow, chill, or like thought producing. Hello, thank you guys. I have to go. I turned on notifications. Alright, man. Yeah, I will show you all my vehicles, Jay. Some point. Right there's the Thruster and the Avenger. Have a good night, Jay. Happy New Year. Good night. Happy New Year. I'll have my cars all ready to show you. Actually, my next Grand Theft Auto video, as soon as there's not snow, is gonna be upgrading, tuning, customizing every car I own that needs to be refreshed or went through. Like, I don't know if every single one of them is gonna hit an auto shop, but yeah, pretty much. You have a good night. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna continue the game, but Jay had to go. Oh man. Why is it reset? Oh. Who else do you think is on? Do you think Killer, Kickem? I mean, there used to be. He's he's in Japan, I believe. Mockingjay? No. At one point he was at a university. He had to go back. He had to go back home. He said the internet and the time zone is way different back home now. he kind of like, you know, he was uh maybe 8 months. It might have been a year and a half, but um right. But he was a little like calmer, quieter, and collective more than with the college. You know. Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
I like turtles.
You said
Yep. Pick up. They pick your own self up. So the mic hears its own speaker, bro. Oh, you can tell. You can tell I've had a little much. This is no drift car. This car actually sucks to drifter off, like, not off-road, but yeah. Let's try this.
Everything is just
A tank. Oof. I don't even know. We can all get on there. It might be like the second or the third. I don't know what today. Today is technically the first. Fuck. All I knew, I'm at Duvari. I'm at Duvari. I needed. Yeah. I yeah, I always came on once a month. I came on once a month and handled shit while everyone else was still actively handling shit. And some of it was solo quests, and I would ask people, "What the fuck? Where the hell?" I'm driving like a drunken monkey. Woo! I just backflipped on a chopper. No, not in the masses, not in the money holders either. Yeah, and I'm on 76, and so the people who get on 76 every day are the same people who are like the ones who get on Red Dead every day or the Grand Theft every day. I happen to um well, people don't join because there's nothing new to do. It's a really good looking game, but there's nothing to do on there. They needed more fast traveling points. They needed like 6 and 4 horse carriages and different things. They needed to do more with it. They needed to have us buy properties. If we could. It could have been. It's the same people. They could have done the same thing with it, just with an old look visually. Oh, and God forbid you do run into someone who PvPs on there, because that's their whole fucking life and identity is some PvP dude on there. 76, I really ain't dealt with it, but it's been like 3 toxic dicks or whatever in the whole whatever. But it made it impossible to use, and they made sure it was impossible enough though. Like, all right, so the compressor or it already took a little bit of skill or something to use, right? But now they made the rockets so shitty you can't even use them against the AI though. You can't even like go in and kill Merryweather or some Lost with it like a helicopter. You can't just come over top of them and but not people on the ground. Not people on the ground. The lock on just completely sucks. Yeah. And actually the Torador. The Torador. But my stats say the bike vehicle oppressor Mark II. Mark II. I mean for like 2.5 years. Now right, now that I'm broadcasting, I try to use all my vehicles a little bit. I kind of told myself I was going to start doing that. That or pick a different day and pick a different car. And then the next day, pick a different car. And if I got sick of a car throughout the day, pick another orange car, for instance. You know what I mean? And then kind of, have an orange day or a blue day or, yeah. I really wanted to see what this, because this thing's a menace. Like, I can drift this thing anyways. I think it's smoking and about to blow up. Yeah. I'm drunk. Did you see I did a full backflip on it? I even shouted it when I did do it. But, and then I hit a billboard. I drove up and I smacked a billboard and almost wheelied over it. They're trying to throw shit at me so I die. And I just want to drive this thing home instead of calling it back. It's pitting and puttering and fucking... Right, yeah, was it 8 or... What was it, 20? Yeah, what's that? Terror? That don't need to be in there if they still are. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, the days. The days. Right. Right, and I'm sure they won't. I'm sure they won't, because I used to try to direct message and or message those groups, and I gave up on even messaging those groups about my broadcast life, let alone Warframe or any game. Because I used to, besides Warframe, Grand Theft, Red Dead, I used to tell people get a hold of me. We'll play Heat. We'll play Crossout. Yeah, yeah. Because there's no. Yep. I'll start trying to because you gotta. So one person has to contribute for 10 people regardless. As soon as you have a clan. Why? What resources? Why? So you had to go find it? I don't even. Okay. Um, all I would say, I don't know because it wasn't me, but way downstairs, way downstairs, either on the other side of the rail jack, like in the normal part, I call it, like when you come down the, so it would be the vent kids to rail jack in that area, or on the other side of the rail jack area, I think someone tried to put a massive building because there's all these new rooms that are awesome. I saw them new style rooms. No, mine is like years old and hidden.
Yo, don't fucking look at me like that.
Die painfully and slowly!
All the gifts. And how many polymers and how many circuits or whatever it took. You know what though? You know what though? That was me, and that was like 4 years ago for Christmas when there was still yeah, but I honestly at the time I didn't have the resources and nobody else at that point was really contributing, and I was like, fine, they're all shiny, they're gold.
I keep it real. What are you gonna do?
I
Sit
did
around quiet?
okay, didn't I? There was so many different little areas with like
A reminder to our VIP
gifts and
members.
trees.
Take advantage
There's
of our
another area like
$15
that that's all
Amazon Cash
glass
Gift
and it's
Certificate.
not how I want it. It was very rough. It's supposed to look like aquariums or like a sensor room, like glassed off laboratory. That's down in the bios area. I literally named it a wing of the dojo. Okay. Look, I think you can still move the objects around a little bit. So it was rough sketched. Oop, nice. There was other areas where I was starting to do where I built like one of every asteroid or one of every Mars thing, but it's because I wanted to then make like an ice area like there was all sorts of like desert areas. But I only did one of every prop. You know what I mean? and I put them in the room I wanted to use them in with the paint scheme. And then I was just gonna go to town some other time. Like, all right, I want 4 more of those along that wall, 3 of those hanging off of this wall, or however symmetrical or unsymmetrical, or the natural looking. How that unevenness that shouldn't be symmetrical. But the one was even this big ice wave glacier, and I have it completely blocking off one of the dojo rooms almost. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But that was just, I was just built one of everything. I was gonna make it like an ice cavern, and it was like 3 of those things and 2 of them overhead, and you had to like tunnel your way through and find the dojo, almost like a maze. But I never did it. I gave up on it because there wasn't anyone there to it. No one admired it. Like, no one was, barely anyone was playing the game, let alone doing the whole dojo life. And there's other people who have, yes, yes, that was well worth. Oh yeah, because I would never leave the clan, and I never would want you to leave the clan or like that dojo to be. That was so worth it, so worth it. I um I I did some stuff, but not that. Yeah, yeah. And there's I go to other people's, like, if you ever look at the top five, how it shows previews. Put like 300 pieces together in one thing so that it make this huge robot samurai, like, oh, he's all the way.
The ride is all there. Thank you. You throw a very good party, bro.
You know, bes- besides the test, because the tests are one thing, but I probably am missing 8 to 12 of the like primes, meaning the warframe, the weapon, and the melee, or the whole package. Like 8 to 12 of them that have happened at least. I've the last year and a half to 2 and a half. It's crazy to think which ones are prime now. Like when I heard Titania and Korra and all that were going prime, I'm like, what? Yeah, yeah, big boy. He's already. That's how far they've made it. Yeah. And so that means Goss is coming up then. That's crazy. I still remember all this.
No, don't worry, it's no big. I mean,
What, my
I
videos?
just
I've
mean
got
actually,
700
like,
something
I've been
videos.
reading a lot
about
more.
learning to love myself, my hair, and my beautiful skin tone.
No, I don't mean waiting
Oh,
tables and walking dogs. I
yeah,
sing, I
yeah,
paint, I
now.
sculpt, I
Yeah.
play the
Things
triangle.
used to be a little different. I remember getting on and grinding
Come to
and
my
doing
performance
and
piece,
grinding and
okay?
doing. And it wasn't even a platinum thing, But I don't have platinum though. But that's because I was moving and trading, and which, if you do the whole thing with the woman there, you can kind of actually do that, but you got to be really active or on point with your dailies and weeklies. The the radio, I can't even think of it.
I'm still trying to find me
Yeah,
a real man,
they,
but these fools
Watch my space,
but
Diglett.
dailies and weeklies, but they give you slots. They give you Warframe and weapon slots. I used to, because I love the game and I used to grind it, but it's almost like, I hope 76 don't get to be like that, where you literally avoid it because you know how much you'll grind on it. But 76, I still have a lot of story to do, so I don't mind the grind right now because I'm grinding events that are seasonal and they come and go, and I want what they have. But I still have like this whole long story, which I did the whole beginning to end of like the Enclave all the way through. But like the Brotherhood, I didn't do. I didn't do the inoculation. Yeah, with the Nuka bottles, inoculation. Well, I, I do, but I don't. I haven't. Right, right, right. But I've heard from a lot of people, even with who you pick, Paladin or Knight, you know, either way you get the Hellcat. Oh, Expedition, Atlantic City. Atlantic City is nice. I need to do it as the leader, but I've went and I've done them. They were obtainable. I went and I did it with a dagger and a chainsaw. Like, you know what though? People got, alright, so I put the chainsaw away. Like, I completely gave up on melee. And I was running the chainsaw as a secondary. And then I took off martial artist. I started getting really heavy into shotgun and really heavy into the machine gun. Because now I'm doing heavy gun build. Um, but I had to put the chainsaws away because I had 3 on me, or sometimes just 2. Because I always had a vampire and a bloodied. And then my vampire broke one time doing Earl. And I swore it would never happen again. I would have a whole second 2-star instead of the 3-star vampire. So if mine broke, I could just fucking press the other favorite and it would just another chainsaw up here. You know that whole like your chainsaw is broken and you're like, oh fuck, because you're bloodied and it's a vampire's chainsaw. Well, they were like favorite 7. They were favorite 7 and favorite 8, so it was just like you just switch to the next one and just keep going. You fucking turn them. But what do you have? What do you have? Unyielding, bloodied, like you got. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Wow. 25 AP cost or whatever. Is that so that don't cross transfer? What do you still play on the 4 ever? Oh man. Uh, you should one of these days you should pick up a controller instead of the keyboard. L2 L2 R2 destroy everything. Go pull out your plasma cores or your ammo. So you gotta give me props. So like I've evolved because I didn't have the money for ammunitions, and so I became a very strong melee build. And so then I had no fear. So I had no fear. I don't care how big anything is. Still, when I switched to my shotgun build, I was still running up to the bigger shit, shooting it right in the face, because it was like me or them, you know. Um, so I've tried using the Gatla plasma rifle, like the big machine gun with the huge wind up, and then I tried using the Gatlin like laser rifle, and I've used the Gauss shotgun, the Gauss pistol. I haven't made a Gauss minigun, but I'm waiting for them to just hand me it. The Gauss shotgun is best in class, and the Gauss minigun is like third or fourth in its class. Yep, yep. I use Minerva. I use Minerva. Like I just bought the blueprints for the Brotherhood Recon armor because it has higher. But I didn't go home and build it like I did with the Secret Service because I found out with the Secret Service once I built a set, which I ended up with bolstering both arms right off the bat, and then I ended up with like what was it? I had two overeaters and a nocturnal option. Like the one leg, I made two of the one leg, or right off the bat, right off the bat. As soon as I went out in the world, I got a nocturnal. So I made it also pocketed because that was all Minerva had was the regular pocketed, and I bought it even though I knew that's terrible. You're supposed to buy buttressed and deep pocketed, and yeah. And I didn't want dents on the chest because I knew jetpack. But I knew I could never do Funky Duds or the Flame Retribution because I don't plan on mixed matching armor. I have complete unyielding Brotherhood of Steel, but I need the jetpack and that's Secret Service, and I don't want the full Secret Service set because I kind of like my bullet resistance and I like the looks of it if I pull the apparel off too.
Okay, okay, calm down. If the dog wants lasagna, I'll get the
So
dog
I want to do the
lasagna.
Brotherhood Recon because it's even better bullet
Yeah, I got it.
resistance.
No problem.
Yeah.
Mr. Napoli.
Oh, one of the only things that I think I would need from someone, just any player, is like just the combat, like the heavy combat, the legs. I have the chest, I have the arms, but I have like metal and raider and leather, and I have all. But the only thing I don't have is the legs for not the light combat, like the sturdy or whatever, but the heavy combat legs that you can make Brotherhood of Steel or polymer or reinforced. I hear you over there getting your weight management. Yeah, I have the 76, some of the 76. Just a little bit, just a little bit, enough that I like it. I like it. I like it because I hear you going through it, and then I hear when you were grabbing items out, like the weight of them. Okay, anti armor, short napalmer. Oh yeah, there you go. Quad. AP cost. Yeah, that's. Damn, I wish I could help you. Like you could hand it to me and I could dual bar and flame it. Tesla. Yeah. Is that an intergalactic? Is that handmade the same as an intergalactic? Intergalactic is the name on the one I have. Maybe that's a visual for the handmade. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Rich boy stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. I love the. Is that rolling and rolling and rolling? Yeah, the stealth and shadows and the sneak. Yeah. So the best thing to do with the quad, since you don't need a drum or the biggest clip, is to put the perforating, the armor piercing for 40. The yeah, the handmade with 300. That's quad. Um, yeah. Instead of trying to run a big magazine on it because it already has quad. You know, it's 300 ammo max. That perforating. It does plus 40 armor penetration. Does it add 40 armor penetration also to the gun? And the magazines and the ammunition. See, that'll help with the big boys that have armor like super mutants and oh, yeah, you can still yeah, cuz that's the receiver, not the magazine. So look at the armor penetration. It just adds plus 40 armor penetration to any gun. So, so if you have an anti-armor, a plus 50, and you add perforating, it adds another plus 40. It's a plus 90 armor penetration. At the very bottom in the blue, it says plus 40 armor. It adds armor penetrating. If it's perforating, not what do you have on there? What do you have on there? A drum? It's weird because that's just a quicker reload, and then there's the drum, which is the bigger clip, and then but that should add armor penetration. The perforating or whatever. Yeah. Once you do it, then it'll show on the line of all the ads on that. It'll make the list longer. Okay. Yep. Yep. So like I've only run across a few anti-armor bullet guns, and I'm not heavy into regular commando rifles. But the best thing you do to a plus 50 armor penetrating gun or any of those, is to add the plus 40. agility, and the unyielding part, even if you don't have a bloodied weapon, is still really good, unyielding. Truly. And I got used to it. Even with through hiker and traveling pharmacy and all of the bare arms, and I still like, I have so much food weight on me. $571 high capacity. No. I don't. No, it's not worth. It's not worth making your backpack only a grocer's when that's the through hiker. Right, but listen, the high capacity, just the traditional high capacity. So no matter what it is, but that's what traveling pharmacy is for. There's perks for both of those, and the so if you stack traveling pharmacy and through hiker, and they both have 90% weight reduction, and then you add where you can hold another 120 pounds with a high capacity, it's better than a grocer's or a chemist, and you guys deciding which one of those two is better. Just run the high capacity with both those perks and be extra heavy. Like adrenaline and one more mod over, like, no, the pepper shaker is one of the only ones where it uses the heavy gun and the shotgun, and you actually need your whole row of strength, where you can't use strong back, you can't use sturdy frame, you can't use traveling pharmacy. I don't usually run Ordnance Express, but man, I usually have some explosives on me because they love handing them to me at every event and every thing. Yeah, but the grenades don't go where Fallout First is. Sneak, escape artist, and covert ops all together. Covert ops, remember that one? Yep. It's too much sneak. And then you go loud at an event and there's no sneak at all. And you could have had adrenaline and had the... See, that's when you show up at an event. Yeah, fixers. But so if you show up at Moonshine Jamboree and I ran that build, I would take off the escape artist and sneak for adrenaline and leave the covert ops and crouch and hope to get maybe the sneak. Because if you do get the sneak, you still get the damage boost, but you're not extra sneak like quiet mission stuff. You're in a damn event, you know, and you got the adrenaline going, literally. So I switch my shit out literally depending on what event I'm at. Like if it's what is it? Not uranium fever. Rumble, radiation rumble. I will put on the where the rads don't hurt me as much because it's all ghouls and they start smacking me when I had the chainsaw build, and it would add to my rad pile and I was already bloodied, you know. But other times, right. But you don't need action boy or action girl. Adrenaline, I would say. I wouldn't use dodgy. I wouldn't use some of the other options there like that. Suppressor. I don't feel they're useful enough. I do use tenderizer a little bit once in a while. That's because I'm trying to really maximize this bloody machine gun. Like if I'm gonna walk around with 27 health, god damn it, I'm gonna use tenderizer and do a little extra for the 10-second. You know, like you hit him with the one bullet, the next bullet definitely killed him. It's a 2-shot machine gun. And the bloodied one only takes 2 bullets, or, you know, anyways. But the 2-shot gets technically 4 bullets with the 2 bullet cost, you know. But the bloody does that same 2 bullet. It's just they're dead because the damage. But either way, I barely use any ammo. I run the 1-gun army, and I was running better criticals, so the crits is 100% more damage. And I don't even worry about crits until it's like a Scorch Beast or something big, and then every crit is 100% more damage. And it's like ting, 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 ting. Because my agility's through the roof, you know. You can know you're about to do a Scorch Beast and have like an agility 3 something. Even if sometimes I don't have an agility 3, like a guan on the stick. No, that's luck. What is it? Squirrel bit says 2 agility. But then you get the AP regen and the max AP. Like, yeah, I do food buffs. The food buffs are nice because, like, with the machine gun, I can actually sit in vats, and with gun fu, where it switches from one to the other, it goes from 10 to 30 to 60% more damage. I do like that, and it literally can make it through like 7 or 8 scorched, headshotting each one before it's even out of the AP, where it's like, oh, you can't vats anymore. Like, it's not even this whole. Gun Fu, better crits. Gun Fu, and then on luck, better crits for 100% more crit damage. And you're kind of doing like the sneak damage all the time without having to have sneak. Is one way of looking at it. It's not the same. Sneak is like 2.5 or 2.3. It's not good, not worth it. And same with suppressor. If you need tank ability, there's Ironclad and Endurance, and there's Serendipity if you're bloodied, or Ricochet. Like me carrying a vampire, yup. Serendipity and Ricochet are tanky, yup. Ironclad is tanky. Um, damn, they're the 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 dodgy one takes your AP. It'll completely drain your AP. It's not worth that resistance. You can run Refractor under Perception if you're going to do like launch nukes or fight a bunch of robots. Energy. The Refractor 4 is pretty strong. I'm just trying to think of now survivability mods compared to the damage output mods like Bloody Mess and Tenderizer and Adrenaline. It's quite the thing whether you're a glass cannon or a complete tank. Right, because it don't matter dying in that game, and it's fun hitting them huge fucking numbers and being the guy. Today someone laughed at me, right? Because I soloed a legendary Scorched. It wasn't a queen, but it was a Scorched beast down there. There was someone standing next to me, but they were level 12 and happened to be at my base. And it was out in the yard, because that's where my yard is, you know, down in the bog. And yeah. So I soloed this freaking Scorched beast, and then regular ass Scorch comes up behind me and hits me, and the Scorch Beast didn't actually kill me. It did. The Scorch Beast killed me, but get this, it didn't actually kill me. My unstable isotope killed me. Because my unstable isotope does an explosion. And I had 27 health, so my own unstable isotope really killed me. I also have that, like, grounded or electrically charged or whatever, where it electrocutes them when they hit me. And Plague Walker, where I literally, I think it's for diseases, not mutations. So you have the plague, where you give a poison aura around you. So I've purposely, like when we're doing Atlantic City expeditions, I run a sacrificial machete. And I purposely will drink water until I get dysentery, which is a really manageable disease. And then for a half hour, I have Plague Walker, which means I poison everything that dare stand near me. It just gets poisoned. And Sacrificial Machete does bleed and poison on top of its base damage. Yeah, it's all about making the In the Atlantic City, they're really weak to damage over time, DOT. So you can just hit them, and you can hit them with a little bleed dagger and walk away with them half health, and they'll just die behind you. They'll just bleed 3 more times, whatever, and die. You know what I mean? They're really weak to DOT compared to like tankier shit like super mutants where they don't quite bleed with bleed. I went in there again with the super mutants at West Tech, and I tried using 20 of them Nasher grenades and like substitution, not that they're nuke grenades, but with Demolition Expert and Grenadier and Fire in the Hole, and tried using the Nashers and poisoning them and see if they would do damage over time. And then I went in there with a machete, and they just didn't seem to care as much. They treated it like it was a regular machete. I would have been better off with my big axe or my power fist. My power fist was doing 420 damage today, bloodied up. Granted, it's usually more like 360 or 380, but freaking crazy numbers with that power fist. And really the machine gun, the bloody machine gun with the heavy barrel. Yeah, yeah. It's got the puncturing rebar on it too, so it does armor penetration. Yep. Oh man, I'm just freaking lounging around talking with friends while I'm
The
half-ass
casino
gaming. I'm
store is
not really
open.
gaming.
Come dressed like you deserve success.
I'm definitely circling. I don't want to do the tow truck or the auto shop car or the bike from the clubhouse. I just don't. Ugh. I'm having too much fun. I feel like once in a while I'm allowed to actually play my games like they're fun instead of so serious, like in work and grind. Yeah, I was always a grind star though. Even on the racing games and that, I was always like, achieve this, do that, or beat my own personal time. I would, alright, so I do a 134, and then a 132, and then a 130, and then 128, and then I get mad at the 129 and the 129 and a half that follow it. Like, I need better than a 128. Some reason, and now I think I can do a 126. I just need to do it until I can. That was always... Yeah. Heat? Or... Oh no, you didn't, you fell for it. Everyone who asked me, I told them no. It was extra cartoony. It literally was the same quality of graphics, and the it was literally Heat with stickers added. It was still Heat. There was nothing like I could turn on Heat and play that. Like it's literally identical to Heat, except for all the extra visual stuff and the animated people. Oh man, oh man. And then the nitrous, and then you go in the air and you get purple wings. Oh no. Just let a car game be about cars, man. Just let it be a game. Gran Turismo ruined theirs too, though. You know why? Because they tried to make it be like not seasonal, but like they wanted you to. All right, so like every other car game or Gran Turismo, especially, it's all about that first car. They give you 11,000 or 15,000, whatever, and you go buy your first car. And say it's a Honda Civic hatchback. Okay, you're going to use that in the naturally aspirated, you're going to use that in the front wheel drive, you're going to use that in the Japanese, and then later you probably put a turbo on it and use it in the turbo spec, unless you need to like upgrade by then. But honestly, I did my whole series. I did everything I could with it until I had to buy an MR2 or something, or a Miata, and do them and some other like Mini Cooper and do its um, individual races to finish up lower end. And then it was like any American muscle car, you know. But yeah, I remember buying that car and using it in like every kind of race you could put that car in, where they would allow it. My first car, you know. I remember racing GT40s, the Corvettes, like not just Gran Turismo. Like, I think it was by all of them. Gran Turismo 1, Gran Turismo 3, Gran Turismo 5, all of them really. But uh, I didn't, I didn't buy 6, and I didn't enjoy 4. The rest are all really good. 7, yeah, yeah. But so that one's a total bomb though. Don't do that. So in the very, very beginning, you pick a car, right? It's like an Italian front-wheel drive car, and you have to pick between the 3 of them. And you're like, oh man, this is gonna be a big decision. And then you go race that car on this track, and they give you the other car. And then you go race that car on that track, and they give you the other car. And you have all 3 cars, and you collected a little like trophy thing. It's not like a PlayStation trophy, but like a little in-game. So the whole game becomes about collecting 3 of a kind of nonsense, even though they're not even good cars in this point of history or that part of like. One is like 3 Mercedes hatchbacks, I think. Like every class of Mercedes wagon-esque hatch thing you could have. Like, yay! I got 3 of them. Yay! Like, it was. You got to look it up on why like from someone who had 400 or more hours in Gran Turismo 7, or like the video that I saw where the guy's like, you can't just be a car lover and love this game. And you can't just be a Call of Duty or a Need for Speed Heat person and come over here and enjoy the racing aspect, because they throw too much history and too much grind and too much do this. But even to the car people, to do this isn't, we don't care about those cars. We want to care about what we want to care about. And, yeah, they focused on the wrong shit in the game. And everything else was kind of like paywalled instead of like actual paywall. Like they want you to open your wallet and buy cars instead of buy cars with the in-game currency. So some of the funnest races, some of the cool races were basically you did it once and you could do it 10 more times if you enjoyed it, but you would never get paid again. They said, well, they didn't want people to exploit and make money. But then they put in a super grindy race once a week, and that's the whole week. That's the only one you can make money on. Instead of any of the races being like in the story, replayable for money again. And we pick what we want to do, you know what I mean? So they said that they didn't want it to be super grindy, but then they made it more than the super grindy by literally telling you a whole week you get this track. And but the comment was that they were trying to not make it super grindy where people would do one of the tracks over and over again, so you only get paid once for them. It was a paywall thing. It was all you can. It's so obvious too. There's no denying or hiding any of the. What the hell? This ain't even a thing. Front bumper, custom. Whoa, what kind of freaking shit does that say down there? Oh, you ain't gotta actually look over, but my game's doing some buggy stuff. Yeah. Right, but look at the bumper number. There's a number in the name. The bumper itself has a number 9 in it, and there's no such custom front bumper. Yet, oh yeah, not the number. It just says request upgrade front bumper, custom front bumper 9. There's none of these say custom. It says custom chin splitter, custom chin spoiler, custom chin spoiler. Yeah, some stupid ass shit only bio would get. Something to hold me back. No, no, you can't really get rid of the car. I mean, you could, but you might lose money because it's not to the proper standards. It don't have the front bumper on it that the customer wanted because it says some nonsense. It says number 9. Front bumper 9. What the fuck is front bumper 9? We're not even. Not even. Oh. I think I'm gonna get off the game. I might hang out and talk a little bit, but I think I'm gonna get off the broadcast and the game because it's late and I'm not doing anything and I haven't been doing anything. And this was just kind of bringing in the New Year's with my viewers since 76 crashed 20 minutes. I was gonna bring in the New Year's, on 76. I've been playing it for so much, and then it crashed 20 minutes before. Yes, 10 years and running, and literally running, like it stays on. It just stays on. it's like ask it's like asking a old now deceased animal to come back alive because it's not done yet. 10 years. 10 years. The trick is to never turn it off. Yes, I run Q-tips down both sides. No, I don't. I'm not qualified for that. I'm a mechanic. No, I'm a mechanic. I'm a mechanic, but I'm afraid that it won't work ever again, and that would just like, oh, animals. Yeah, a cat and a dog. Hmm. Not from the side vents, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Three different places, and it used to travel. At one point, it traveled, so it didn't get extra jiggled, but into the backpack and carried, and then in a vehicle for an hour, and yep. Oh yeah, I would take the time off. It would probably take me a while because I would use rubbing alcohol wipes and Q-tips and all sorts of. I would go at it. Oh, I thought it was the internet itself. Yeah, Arc does that too. Yeah. Hmm. Well, and never turning the system off, so I'm not like disconnecting. And the chat, like the chat's brand new, but the chat was 400 something hours. It just freaking crashed on me. I completely lost the internet at one point today, unfortunately. So the timer on the chat is about as new as the year, or it's not identical, but yeah, it just freaking started. It was 400 already. But I'm not gonna worry about it as much. I'm gonna start leaving and going in other chats and coming back here and shit because this chat's not completely dead, but people don't bother with it enough. With Warframe, yeah, yeah, the chat, yeah, man, yo, ever no until there's an update and then it shuts off long enough to update and comes right back up. And when it comes back up, oh my god, that's why I just leave it on. Oh, all right. Well, all right. So it's like it's better off to just stay on because when the parts are spinning and moving, it's fine. But when it shuts, all right, so like like the plastic fan, and think about the metal stick it is on, or the what I mean. So like from being so hot or working so much, or when it winds down, it's like. But when it's got to fire back up, it's different because slowing down is just like a drag, and it's like whack a whack a whack a whack like. I gotta watch a video with. Yeah, yeah. I gotta watch the video on it. Yeah, I should do that. Well, it lives on, but no, it don't do the overheat blinks, and it don't do the warning that it's overheating. It doesn't like there's. I've even looked up what it does if it's overheating, as far as it beeping at you and telling you. And I even have this whole other fan, like a computer fan, that I have sitting. Well, I set it next to it, and then my external hard drive is on the back side of it. So basically, it's like sucking cold air past the external and then blowing over and into this. Yeah, it's just processing. Now my cat's gonna get loud. He's trying to tell me to freaking go to bed or something. He does that shit all the time, man. He's just like me, 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 me. All right, viewers. All right, viewers. I'm gonna stay here and talk with you guys, but let me shut this down. All right, viewers. That's it for this one. Happy New Year's. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you guys being part of this broadcast and any of these other lives and broadcasts. Thank you guys. I'm gonna keep it up. You guys keep it up. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Happy New Year. See you later today. Yeah, I just wanted to actually shut that down.